I like resistance in my training, and one area I like to focus on resistance is with our turn practice. We have another training video about using drag equipment for turn practice, but in this session we will just focus on the value of underwater turn practices. The most obvious benefit of fully underwater turn practice is the swimmer feels resistance from the water in all parts of their body. When you practice turns at the surface, the swimmer feels a combination of resistance from the underwater portions of their body at the same time as no resistance from the parts of their body that are above the water. Therefore, the swimmer is not getting the feedback from improper technique from the parts of their body that are out of the water. This gives you a way to train, which can help clean up swimmers' turns after years of bad habits that tend to come on ongoing sloppy attention to their walls during regular practices. Ideally, we like to practice underwater turns initially in a place where they can get a strong push off an opposing wall to help keep their speed up. Then, eventually, we move practices to regular lanes where they have very minimal speed with underwater strokes for their approach to the wall. For freestyle flip turns, the underwater practices help the swimmer become even more conscious of how tightly they tuck onto the wall. If the tuck is not very tight, they will get stuck upside down and not even get their feet onto the wall. Next, it will help accentuate the feel of any extra movements of their hands. And as an added bonus, underwater practice will help them really understand the need for their hands to push back over their head. The added buoyancy of being fully submerged with a slow turn causes them to float out of position when they first try this. The same benefits and instant feedback occurs with the two-handed turns as well. Swimmers are highly aware of how tight their tuck needs to be, as well as any unnecessary hand or arm movements they have, and how to keep it all tight to the push-off. We start with walls that are close so we can train underwater turns at high speeds. Then we practice in lanes with underwater strokes to improve our underwater turns at slower speeds. And lastly, we make these turns a regular part of all our Tennessee turn sets we do during our drill sets.